Oh, that's a huge retrace. Pretty huge retrace. Hi guys, good morning, good evening, whatever, wherever you are at. Man, we are retracing heavy. So I took my position around here. Price started to sell off. Now we are retracing like crazy. Actually does seem like we might be changing sentiment. It does seem like we might be changing sentiment on this position, man. Which is pretty annoying. But let's see what happens, eh? Hold on. You're wondering what I'm doing. I'm checking the futures price action to confirm if that was going to be a good move. Today has just been, let's see what happens, man. The pair I want to be watching is DXY, because if we break and have the market structure shift, then that's the pair I want to be in. Why the aggression if you're just gonna stall, man? Why all the aggression if you're just gonna stall? Good morning, welcome to the live. We're trading EU today. Okay, but I'm monitoring DXY because I think we're about to change sentiment from bullish to bearish. Okay, and if that's the case, I don't want to be involved in the market today. So I have a running position. Let me show you. I have a running trade. This is my running trade. I took it here, pretty much a sniper entry at this top up here. Price dropped massively, only for me to come back now, and I'm seeing this huge retrace candle. Or this could also be the candle that changes sentiment. But let's see. No decision will be made until until DXY does something. So if DXY does nothing, then no decision will be made. Yeah. Good morning, guys. How is trading going on your end? And where are you watching from? So I'm watching DXY. Let's see. We have that change in sentiment, then we have no choice. I can't be trading today because the reason why I won't be trading today is because if the change in sentiment happens, the weekly is currently bullish, right? On the weekly chart, obviously on the weekly chart, let me show you the DXY weekly chart. Okay, we are bearish, but you do need to note that this is kind of like a retracement, right? And also I anticipate, even if this current move now, this current leg is bearish, I anticipate that price could likely retrace a bit. Okay, maybe to sell more or to start off this move to again take these relative equal highs. So that's what I'm watching out for. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, seems like we might not hold off and we might actually change sentiment. So let's see. Hmm. I don't know if I'm the only one here. I don't like when I take a trade and then it starts to do all of this back and forth. I really don't like it. I really don't enjoy it. I prefer trades, and most of my trades are like that. I take it, it begins its movement in one direction, stays in that direction all the way to New York session. Those are the good trades, you know. I really like those type of setups. I don't like setups that linger around entry. Kuba, it's very annoying. It's just it makes me work more. It makes me work more. I like to just take an entry and leave the chart, let the market do its thing, hit, take profits. But if I have to reanalyze, then it's making me work more. And that's what this is currently doing, is making me work more. It's pissing me off. But yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Good morning, guys. Where are you watching from? The market is making me work more, making me work for it today. So if you're new here, I'm currently in a position on Euro USD because that's the title of the live, trading Euro USD. So I sniped the position from way up here. Okay, so down. Now price had this huge retrace candle, which is making me have to reanalyze DXY to see if we might be having a change in sentiment. But for now, there's nothing. And we have a change in sentiment, and EU starts to go bullish. I really won't be interested in EU. I won't be interested. So let's see. Let's see. But let me as well check. Okay, no. Euro pound is doing very well. We're moving bearish. Now, intermarket analysis is also very important. The reason why I'm selling Euro USD is because I've done my analysis on this pair and we're bearish, and you can see how fast we're moving. I would have loved to see that same type of speed, similar type of speed, okay? But we are not getting similar speed, which is very, very annoying. You can count how many times I've said annoying right now. I'm expecting the same type of speed, but we're not getting the same type of speed. We have about 2 minutes till this candle closes. So let's see. Let's see. Do we reject or do we just stay where we are? It's kind of getting tense. It's getting hot in here, man. I'm just joking. If you want to chat with me, you want to find out anything, you can message me there. Is it large enough? Hold on. Let's do 16. Yeah. All right. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So, like I said, if we go to the hourly, we had this displacement this morning, okay, leaving a fair value gap, which is why I'm pretty sure that we're bullish on what do they call it? We're bullish on DXY, okay, for the week. But let us see. Let's see. Seems like we're about to switch bearish. Now, if we switch bearish, one of two things is going to happen. Okay, I will stop my trade. I won't trade at all. Okay, then maybe New York, we can try again. So let's see. Let's see which one is going to be. But for now, I already even took a loss. I took one loss. Okay, I took one loss on the first setup I took, which was way down here. Okay, and this will be the second loss, but all risk managed. At the end of the day, if this trade hits stop loss, okay, or I come out, like obviously I'm going to be coming out of the trade using a manual close order, okay, because it seems like the market is not cooperating with what I currently want. Then I'll just be down, let's say 0.5%, no, not up to 0.5%. No, yeah, but almost, let's say 0.6% ish. Yeah, 0.6%. So it looks like we're going to break that low. And by the way, this is the low I'm talking about. The moment we break that low, just forget the idea for bullishness today. At least, maybe not today. You can forget the idea for bullishness for this session. We're most likely going to be bearish, and it's going to be a weak move, just consolidating and all of that. I don't like those kind of moves. Those are not the moves I like to be in. Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. We're done. Let's go close the trade. Let's close the trade. Let me put here right now. Okay, let's close it. So we started the day with, so this is how much we've lost today. Okay, on this 1K account, we bright funded. We started the day with about 1,050, meaning 5% up on the account, but now we are down 0.79%. So yeah, 0.79% because of commissions and all, everything added together. So if New York session shows an opportunity, we'll go in again. To those that are still on the live, yeah, would you want me to analyze any pairs for you? If you would like that, you can let me know in the chats, and yeah, we'll just quickly do that. Sorry, turn it back on. So we're going to be bearish for this session. It's official. We're going to be bearish. Expect that. And it's not going to be a strong move. It's going to be pretty weak. Maybe, okay, maybe the plan is to come get down here. Let me show you. Let me show you on the hourly. Just maybe the plan is to come. Okay, where is? So I'm measuring previous days range. Okay, I personally think the plan is to come to the other block here. Okay, so I think the other block open will suffice, right? But I could be wrong again. Price could come down to the last down close order block here, okay, or price could just do its thing and keep retracing till New York. Let's just see. By New York, we'll know the specific level price will move from. But for now, we don't. So we took the manual close. Yeah, we took the manual close on that setup. What a day. What a day. From 0.5% to, sorry, from 5% up to about, let me see how many percent. 4.2% up. I give myself, the way I do my risk management is I give myself um 3 trades a day. Okay. So I have one more setup that will allow me risk about 0.25%. Now, here's the reason and here's the idea behind why I do my risk management the way I do it. And if you follow my channel, if you subscribe to this channel, you will see that. And please, just subscribe to the channel while you're here. Subscribe to the channel while you're here. Okay. You will notice that I've been speaking about building buffer zones. All right. Most traders don't lose their cool or go on tilt or have trading psychology problems when they are in drawdown per se. Now let me explain. They go into they have psychological problems and trading psychology problems, and they go into tilt when they move from profit back to drawdown. Okay, for instance, let's say I'm up 5% now. Okay, and then I move from that 5% back to maybe break even. Okay, and I know it's because of actions I took, even if I haven't traded properly, right? It tends to mess with your trading psychology. So what do? It's not just simply about saying have hobbies, close your chat. It's not easy, right? It's not easy where there's nobody to tell you what to do and what not to do. What you simply have to do to help yourself is, first of all, understand the strategy, but secondly, build buffer zones. You do this by, for instance, like I said, I started the day risking 0.5%, right? Okay, I took a loss on 0.5%. Then the next thing I'm going to do is go to 0.25. All right, 0.25%. Why? Because I have a specific balance amount that I've reached. For instance, I've reached 5%. So 5%, I don't want to go back down below 5% aggressively. So if I ever lose back down into that 5%, right, I reduce my risk from where I'm currently at to my lowest unit of risk, which is 0.25. Now, what that does for your equity curve is it helps it flatline. Normally, some traders' equity curves go like this, spike down, so it's very aggressive. It's like a consolidation, right? And you're really moving nowhere. So, and even if you have a breakout, okay, it's for a short period of time till that same occurrence happens again. But now when you risk like this, you go up, you come down, it flatlines, all right, because you reduce your risk. Then you go up again, so higher highs basically. So it really helps your thinking process as a trader when you understand that what you're actually doing is not hurting you in the long term. Please, if you are here, I will appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. We have a goal about, we want to hit about 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, if you are here, kindly subscribe to the channel. Like I said, DXY has shifted sentiment to bearishness. Okay. Is there any pair you guys would like me to check out? Would you like me to check out any pair for you? Maybe a pair you're currently trading or a pair you're looking forward to trading today? I know most times the response is gold. I don't really trade gold. Okay. My reason is simple. Gold is an event based market. Okay. I personally believe that a lot of traders shouldn't trade gold. Okay, but one thing I'll tell you is if you trade gold, you can have a look at silver as well. Okay, and look at their cross pair, which is a cross pair. I think it's only one brokerage that offers that cross pair. XAU XAG. All right. If you're going to look at gold or silver, you should look at that pair. But the problem now is an event-based market. It doesn't always follow that correlation. All right. So let's talk about intermarket analysis. All right. While I'm here, at least let me drop some gems. The lighting isn't proper. Okay, I think we're good. So let's talk about intermarket analysis, right? So when it comes to intermarket analysis, right, how did I know to take a manual close on this trade and I didn't end up taking full stop loss? Let's have a look. Even if I was initially right on the direction, I didn't end up taking full stop loss. If you were here, I took my entry out around somewhere here. Okay, how did I know to just take a manual close on it? Now, one of two things. All right, I've done intermarket analysis. Intermarket analysis will save you a lot. I think it's one of the things that a lot of people are missing out in their edge. All right, is missing from a lot of people's edge because they just trade. For instance, you hear a lot of people say, I trade just one pair. I don't trade one pair, I trade an average. How do I explain it? I trade mostly three pairs, right? The first pair I will look at is, okay, let me not say three pairs, let's say four, right? The first pair I have on my list is DXY. The second pair I have on my list is Euro Pound. The third pair I have on my list is um, Euro USD and GBP USD. Why? Because all those pairs correlate with one another. All right. If I was to look at, let's say USD Chef, okay, USD CHF, and I wanted to trade USD CAD as well, okay, I would look at DXY, USD CHF, USD CAD, and CAD CHF. Okay, you must have a cross pair. All right. Now, how does intermarket analysis work? All you simply need to do is this. For instance, if DXY is bullish, now you have to look at the cross pair. The cross pair is like the one thing that will define where the market is going to go to. Okay, so you look at DXY. DXY is bullish, for instance, right? Let's say the cross pair Euro Pound for me is Euro Pound because my pet pairs are EU and GU. Euro Pound is bearish with DXY being bullish. In that case, it means that Euro USD is going to be the stronger pair for sales. So I'll be looking at Euro USD sales, okay, selling Euro USD. So if I sell Euro USD, GBP USD will most likely consolidate. All right, GBP USD will most likely consolidate, okay, or we'll go in the other direction. So if we're selling on Euro USD, GBP USD will be consolidating or would buy. Now, have you ever noticed, right, where DXY is bearish, you analyze only DXY. DXY is bearish, GBP USD should sell, but it ends up buying. That's the reason why, because you have not done proper intermarket analysis. But when you do proper intermarket analysis, okay, it helps you out in the long term. Okay, it helps you out in the long term. It helps you out in the long term. So that's that. That. I hope this helps someone. So we're currently bullish on Euro USD, not expected. Okay, we swept previous day's low. All right, we've had a market structure shift. I am not going bullish on Euro USD. I'm not doing that. I think I'll be here till 9 a.m. Let's have some good conversations. Welcome. Okay, we're looking at DXY. DXY is currently bearish, regardless of the momentum of yesterday, which was beautifully bullish. Currently bearish on DXY. Yeah, currently bearish on DXY. So if you were to go bearish on DXY, here will be a good sell. Okay, although I'm not trading this. And why am I not trading this? I'm not trading this because this is going to be a pretty slow move. I mean, it could even consolidate before New York. All right, it's going to be pretty slow. So I don't expect it to be a fast move. That's why I'm not trading it. But if you want to take it, by all means do. But I would advise, if you're doing that, probably aim for 1-to-1 or maybe negative risk reward, which at the end of the day is not the best. So yeah, let's have a look at the futures pair DX1 because I really want to see what's doing intraday. So intraday currently had the market structure shift on DX1. Okay, so we've had that. Obviously we can use the other block. Yeah, so if you are looking for the other block entry, this is the other block entry right here, which we just hit on the XY. Now, what would that tell you? Okay, first of all, we're bearish here. All right, we're bearish euro pound. So GBP USD buying opportunities will be the best way to go. And can you see that? Oh my days! Oh my days! Let's see. Let me quickly analyze this. Although I'm not gonna take this. Okay, I'm not gonna be taking this trade. But let's see. For the boys, let's do it. Hold on. I want to see where we can get a good setup. Nope. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Maybe this line to this. I'll place it here. So we're setting up. Let's see. So where will be the best entry here? I'll be anticipating, let's say, here. But do note, okay, since this is the best move, all right, we could go bullish and still break this high. If we do that, okay, then we might be looking for a different entry. But like I said, this move is likely to be a consolidation. This was the trade from last week. This move is likely to be a consolidation, like it's likely to consolidate. So I'm not really interested in it. But if you want to, by all means, you wait for the other block. That would be the best case scenario right there. So let me mark out something. Yeah. If you're here, kindly subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers on the channel. But yeah, if you have similar trading idea, can let me know. Okay. Let me know in the chat if you have a similar trading idea. But for me, unless we reverse in New York, I'm pretty much done for the day. So yeah, I'll spend my day doing something else. And I think this is why it's really important to have hobbies outside of trading. You need to have something else you do. Okay, so when the markets are not delivering the best, go back to that thing. Okay, sure. Yeah, you need to have something else you do outside of trading. It actually helps your psychology. It helps you. Um, it helps your trading psychology. It helps you move away from a loss just a little bit easier. It's not as easy as it seems to just close your laptop and walk away. No, should ever taking losses. No, okay, but it helps you when your mind is occupied by something else. So yeah, that's the level. Let's see if price gets there. Let's see DXY. Like I said, DXY is currently selling. Okay, it's actually at its own point to sell, which gives me reason to believe that GBP USD might likely not get to the order block, given the fact that we might have an aggressive move on DXY. Because where are we on DXY? We are currently inside of this order block. Okay, relative equal. Sorry, not relative equal. Consecutive up close candles. We're inside of it, so price could use that, utilize that to sell. Okay, so let's see. Let me make my chart nicer. So we're rejecting on the XY. Let's see what happens. So if we're rejecting here, let's see GBP USD. Okay, we're rejecting on GBP USD as well. But this is not a trade I want to take. You dig? Oh. We'll be wrapping this up by 9 a.m. So let's see. Before 9 a.m. does anything happen? I've been up since 5, so I'm pretty tired. Pretty tired. All right. Good morning. I'm currently looking at GBP USD to buy. DXY is a strong sell. No, not strong. Sorry, made a mistake. Not so strong, but okay sell. If you're aiming for like a 1:1 or something like that. But I don't really think it's gonna move too crazy for a sell. I really was expecting a buy, but sentiment shifted with this market structure shift. Okay, so since we had the market structure shift, this order block is likely a good sell, not the best, but just there. Okay, we're inside these consecutive up close candles. And if you are new here, kindly subscribe. Kindly subscribe. Let's see what happens. I'm sure. Okay. Well. Oh, my battery is not charging. Now we're getting the energy. We're getting that energy. Well, I'm not gonna be involved in this. No, sir. This is not my trade. I don't even care if it moves 50 pips here. So, like I was saying, I said I don't even care if this moves 50 pips, 100 pips. This is not my trade setup. I'm not taking it. So let's see what happens, innit? Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Once it's 9 a.m., I'm off. I need to rest. I've been awake since 5 a.m. I really do need to relax. Okay. Now, if in the occasion price just comes to take this high, to just be a sweep of liquidity. Okay, unless and until New York All right, New York session starts from 7 a.m. New York time. Okay, but if there's news by 8:30 a.m., it still starts by 7, but entries will be taken around 8:30 a.m. So we'll likely do a stream again by that time, if possible. If possible. Should I be one of those YouTubers that streams that people watch while they sleep? I think that's creepy. I can't lie. I think I think that there's a there's a crowd of people that want to do that. I think that's creepy. It's very, very creepy. And with the way this market is moving, like with the way this pair is moving, I might just fall asleep right here. It's just so slow. But yeah, that's how trading is. Everything can change with trading in just like that. I'm talking about sentiment, alright? Market sentiment can shift just like that. Just like that. So we have 10 more minutes to be here. But like I said, strong sell. So not strong sell, good sell is different from strong sell. Strong sell is the type of position I'll be in. I would take a trade if it is a strong sell. But this is just a good sell. I am not gonna take it. Yes, sir, yes, sir. I'm not gonna take that trade. So good sell on the, although it's not a trade I would take. Well, if you're looking for just one, you can actually take this. It's a 1:1 a quick scalp, you know. Something nice and easy. If that is you, then that's your trade right there. But I like trades that go for like 1:3, 1:4, 1:5. But yeah. So good sell. We're moving. We'll likely come and take out this low. Okay. Maybe get down here. Who knows? Possibly. We could get down here. It's possible. But I'm not sure we would. Now, it also matters the way we get down there. Because we could get down there in a very, very slow way. I'm sorry for the pop-ups that are coming on the to charge my phone. Seems like my charger is not cooperating with me. Oh my days. So you can just aim for a 1:1 with that. Aim for a 1:1 with that. And if you want to reach out to me, okay, this is the number to do so. Also, if you're out EU as well, let me know what you think about it. So unfortunately, we might be ending this live earlier than we thought we would. Why is my camera all jacked up, man? We might be ending this live earlier than we thought we would because my phone ain't charging. But let's see. So if EU is DXY is currently bearish, Euro pound is bearish. So the actual pair to trade is GBP USD. Okay. I would suggest if you're going to trade GBP USD, probably wait for a break above here. Look for a fair value gap and take it. Right? Because there's nothing of interest within all this that I want to be looking at here. And if you are new here, kindly subscribe to the channel. I'm looking to hit 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, let's see which one do we get first. My battery dying or 9 a.m., which is when I'm ending the live. Okay. So like I said, very slow move. It's gonna stall. I would have preferred to be on the sell side, trying to take sales, but DXY shifted in sentiment, so we have to respect that. We have to respect that. Let me show you where DXY shifted in sentiment, or shifted its sentiment. It did that once we had this market structure shift here, so everything changed. And if we were here earlier, I said that this sell is going to be a very slow move because we are bullish on the weekly. Okay, we're bullish weekly. How do I know that? Displacement. So yeah, let's see what happens.